Hi, everybody. My name is Joy Markham. Thank you so much for coming and joining us tonight. I am here with my friends Cami and Heather and Jeff, and we are here to tell you about a breakthrough technology that I can't wait to let you know about. Heather, if you want to start the slideshow, I'm actually tonight coming to you from Home Depot parking lot. So, and Cami will be doing a deep dive later tonight on, I believe it's autoimmune. Is that correct, Cami? Anyway,
Yeah,
okay.
deep
So,
dive on your immune system.
okay. Okay. So, um, I don't know about you, but I am tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of it being in pain. I had a traumatic brain injury that caused me to have a lot of different issues for over 5 years. And I'm grateful that this technology came into my life. Next, please. So, studies are showing that in 1900, the risk of being diagnosed with cancer was 1 in 30. And in 2000, that risk had changed to 1 in 2. And I don't know about you, but for me, that is a significant increase. And there's a lot of things that contribute to that environmentally and other things. Also, what we put in our body matters. And fundamentally, we need to actually figure out what we're doing and how to have our bodies do what they're intended to heal themselves. Next slide. So our bodies have an innate ability to heal themselves. That's how they were created, that's how they're made. And they've forgotten how because of environmental things, because of the 14 generations of trauma we hold in our body, because of, whatever toxins we have. And this technology that I'm going to talk to you about actually is the directions for the body to remember how to heal itself. Next slide. So they're finding that when they're doing studies that smoking we've known for a long time is not good for us, but they're also finding now that not being having enough sunlight, not having the sun's rays hit our skin, is actually just as deadly. And I think that's amazing that they're finally figuring this out. And light is pretty powerful. So I just want to say, Cami, Heather and I are not doctors. We are not medical professionals. We are not here to treat, diagnose. We are just here to give you information. This product technology is a wellness product under FDA, and this is just for informational purposes only. Next slide, please. So, uh, as we age, we have a harder time healing. And the reason why we look older and we have a harder time healing as we age is because our pluripotent stem cells go into hibernation. So by the time we're 30, we have had half of our pluripotent stem cells go into hibernation. By the time we're 60, 90% of the pluripotent stem cells have gone into hibernation. And that is why it's so much harder for us to heal. It's why our hair turns white, we get the skin wrinkles and different things, because those are the master repair cells of the body. Next slide, please. So our body actually is emitting heat and light. And that heat and light that it emits actually bounces back from these patches, the pluripotent patches, or these stem cell patches that actually bounces back a refracted light that signals the body how to bring back those pluripotent stem cells. Okay. And that gives us increased energy. It gives us enhanced focus. It boosts our performance. And it just the one that actually signals the body to create GHK copper peptide, which the studies of GHK copper peptide show that that brings back those pluripotent stem cells, was just created in 2019. Next slide, please. So you might have heard about some of these things that light is being used for, like infrared saunas. They're using light to actually remodel skin. They're using lasers. And this is just another form of light therapy that actually signals the body what to do. So it's a wearable light technology. It is patented, and it activates our body's pluripotent stem cells to come out of hibernation. Next slide, please. So you might ask why you've never heard of these patches before. The first patches came out in 2004. They were actually designed for the US Navy SEALs to help them have better stamina and energy, be able to actually have their bodies do what they needed to do without having enough sleep and continue to go. And then when 2011 happened, they were actually started being marketed towards sports and athletes because they helped each body perform at a higher level. And they were checked out by the Olympic Committee. There is no chemicals, no drugs, no nothing in them. It just helps the body do what it was intended to do the way it was intended to do it. So like Mike Tyson wore them, Serena and Venus Williams wear them, Michael Phelps, when he won the Olympics, he wore them. Tom Brady attributes being able to go so long in the NFL to wearing these patches. Kansas City Chiefs, when they won the Super Bowl last year, were wearing them. Next slide, please. And so when in 2019, when the patch that signaled the body to create GHK copper peptide was created and marketed, it actually was started marketing towards us lay people because it was the master patch that could help our body to remember how to have faster healing, how to reduce inflammation, how to have more energy and vitality, how to help our skin be better, have better mental clarity, help with sports performance, and also faster healing. And there's no drugs, no chemicals, no interactions with pharmaceuticals. And the company has over 200 patents in regenerative medicine. Next slide, please. So what do we do with these patches? We actually, they're activated by our body's heat and light. They are a refraction of light back that signals the body in a certain way. It raises the GHK copper peptide, which then brings our pluripotent stem cells out of hibernation. If you go to our website, www.harmonypatching.com, and Cami, maybe you can put that in the chat, you'll find where there is a science section that actually will talk to you about GHK copper peptide and all of the different things that Dr. Lauren Picard studied and found out that GHK copper peptide can do for the body. So these are worn 12 hours on, 12 hours off. They come in packs of 30, and they recommend that we wear them for 1 month for every decade we are old to get to where our body starts repairing. Next slide, please. This is just showing the harmonypatching.com, the science section where you can look up the GHK copper peptide and also the scientific studies on all of these patches. If you are technical, which I am, and want to learn more. Next slide, please. This is our website, and you can see on our website, harmonypatching.com, that there's multiple different places that you can go. It'll tell you about the different patches. There's a patching and products section where you just can see about the X39. That's the one that we're primarily talking about tonight. And the different other patches, there are videos, there are placement spots. There's also product flyers that have, information on what each of the different patches do. And it's a great website to go to learn more about the patches and become, more involved with them. Next slide, please. So there was a study that was done, and what they found was that they tested the cardiovascular biomarkers, okay? And for every 6 weeks that the participants wore the patches, their cardiovascular biomarkers reversed aged by 8 weeks. So not only did they not get 6 weeks older, it went 8 weeks back. which that is just phenomenal. So these patches literally are helping our bodies to reverse age. Next slide, please. So they did a brain health study, and this is a picture of what was found with a 77-year-old woman. She was having some cognitive decline. And you can see in session one how her brain has a lot of inflammation in it. This is the thermography, done with thermography. So you can see the red is signaling inflammation. In the session two, that was 3 weeks later, her brain had gone kind of cold, on the cold side. And then in session three, you can see at 6 weeks that her brain was perfectly balanced by wearing this great technology. She had decreased inflammation in her brain. That's what you can see with the thermography. Her memory and her cognition had improved, and she just was in a way better place. Next slide, please. So I believe we have a testimonial. Cami, you want to introduce
Yes,
our testimony?
Susanna, are you willing to share your story? We've been talking on text this afternoon. Hello, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hello.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes,
Yes.
you sound great.
Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Sorry, it's a little dark. I'm in a truck with a bunch of guys removing furniture. But but yeah, my quick story is that I got very heavily injured at work, and the work injury was worsened by workers' comp to the point where they wanted to replace a disc in my neck that was pinching off the nerves to my arms. I had golfer's arm, tennis elbow, both arms. I have tears in both rotator cuffs. And by the time I was done with all of the treatments for that, I had gained 91 pounds, and I lost all of the ability to function on the left side of my body. So
Mm.
I went to a walker and then to a wheelchair. I was on a lot of meds, and it was very debilitating mentally. I had a lot of PTSD. I actually found out just with treating that, I even had an old brain injury. I was just, praying for the after picture of what that would look like, because I could not, I had too many things to do. I've got 5 kids and a couple of grandkids and another one on the way, which we're super happy about. And I'm I'm really grateful that now I can function pretty immediately. I can move my neck. The migraines went away, and I actually had a follow-up brain scan that said um, my PTSD and anxiety and depression had gone away, and that was 19 days after the patches. So I started in May of last year. By July, I was helping my sister move like heavy things down a lot of stairs, which was pretty remarkable for me. And we just went to convention, and I did 8 miles at Disneyland because everybody said, I was trying to, like, how do I get out of here? And they're like, oh, it's just down to the left. And I was like, I feel trapped. I can't get out of here. And we did way more steps than I wanted to do. But yeah, my friend, he's actually in the car with me. He's like, nobody could take that away from you. You did 8 miles today. And I was like, I did do 8 miles. And that was my record from being out of my wheelchair. I'm so grateful for it. I had a follow-up brain scan with the brain clinic because one of the doctors drove by or was in my acupuncturist clinic, who now offers this to all of her clients, because I mean, I was one of hers that she could treat me for what I had that day, but it wasn't any kind of recovery like this. So she's man, all of her clients are getting better. But this doctor, he's like, I want to see what your brain scan looks like now that it's been a year and a half. And after a year and a half, my brain injury is undetectable. There's nothing detectable in my brain scans anymore, which blew me away. So I
Wow.
actually have the scans. I could share that with you guys. It's kind of hard to read. They're a little bit more complicated than the brain scans that you were showing, but that's my story, and I'm
Amazing.
Wow.
grateful to be asked.
We're thankful
Amazing.
that you said yes. Wow, that's so encouraging.
Yeah, I don't
Amazing.
know what the patches don't do, honestly. And that's what my massage therapist, who showed me the before and after pictures, I was just like, what does this do? And she goes, I don't know what it doesn't do. And that was enough for me.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, wow, wow. So good. Well, that's pretty amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Wow.
Thank you,
Cool.
Susanna.
Yeah, very cool. Well, we're
Okay,
going to
Heather.
and we're going to share how to get the patches. Oh.
So these patches can help with sleep. I know that for me, I was needing 9 or 10 hours of sleep before I started wearing the patches. And after I started wearing them, I actually would wake up after 7 hours energized and not and ready to go. The X39 patch, the repair cell patch that I've been talking about, actually helps with the sleep. And that's what I was wearing when I went down to 7 hours sleep and was fine without an alarm. I just wake up and I'd be like, oh, I'm ready to go. And then Eon helps with inflammation. It helps with calming. So if you have a hard time getting your brain to settle down at night, wearing it on the third eye can help. Or if you're in pain, it can also help with pain. Alavita actually helps decalcify the pineal gland, helps to release some melatonin, your body to produce more melatonin, and helps with collagen and different things. Silent Night helps elevate melatonin in a different way than Alavita does. But they have really helped so many people that I know with their sleep and having better sleep and deeper sleep. And that's what we need in order for our body to release the toxins and actually repair. Next slide. So this is just some pictures. This is our friend, Dr. John Harmon. He actually looks like a grandpa in the first picture. And then you can see after 18 months of patching what the age reversal did and see the skin remodeling. His hair actually got darker. I mean, it's just amazing. And then this is Mandy. Mandy, you can see after a year, the difference from her where she looked like a grandma and then she starts looking young. Next slide, please. So this is bulging discs. This is 18 months later, where you can actually see where the discs have regenerated themselves. This is curvature of the spine, 4 weeks of X39 and ice wave to help realign the spine. Next slide. This is more skin remodeling, birthmark, turkey neck, varicose veins, acne, and then also hair regrowth. Next slide, please. It's quite amazing what these patches can do. This is different people that had different skin and autoimmune conditions, and you can see by the pictures how it changed their lives drastically. Next slide, please. So this is Cami's friend here on the right-hand side. He had fast-growing cells. He had 20 surgeries. The surgery spots were not healing. And you can see with the patches how they helped them heal. And this other lady, you can see the difference. And, in not very long, little over a week, how her face and her skin had remodeled itself after she'd damaged it. Next slide, please. This doctor actually talks about giving every patient that he has X39 to, having them wear them because of the faster repair that they actually get, and also how it helps with their memory and cognitions and resiliency. Next slide, please. So these patches are not just for us, they're for our pets as well. This black dog here is my friend Terry's dog Brutus. He wore the patches for a week. He had the milky, cloudy eyes. He was on his bed blind. And then he started following my friend Terry around a week later. And she was just quite amazed and started acting young again. I've used it for my cat for cellulitis and different things. I know many other people that have used them for their dogs that they thought they were not going to make it, and it's bounced them back. Next slide, please. Cami is actually going to tell us how to get these patches now. Cami?
Yes. Just a second. There I am. Hello. So the main patch that we talk about is the X39, and that patch is
That's your all-purpose patch for pretty much anything. If you have cells, you want to use the X39 patch. And that retails for $149 for a month supply, which in consideration, if you think about somebody who, a lot of us know people who have gone out of the country for stem cell injections, or they've done PRP, or they've done some sort of injections that have cost thousands of dollars. This is a pretty inexpensive and non-invasive thing to try, because, and we just, showed how effective it can be. So, um, the X39, we want to offer it to you as low as $99. That's our wholesale cost, and we'll tell you in a second how to get those wholesale pricing. So to get wholesale pricing, you would purchase a wholesale pack. The wholesale pack, we recommend a core pack for like an individual. An advanced pack is great for one or two people. An advanced plus would be great for a family. But we would get with the person who introduced you to this concept and invite you to make your wholesale pack your own. That's not a monthly cost. So we would build that pack for you or with you, with addressing your purposes, your concerns that you've got going on in your life, and why you would want to try the patches. And we recommend that you stay on that X39 for a month for every decade that you're alive. Um, so let's say you're 60, you would want to at least give the X39 a try for a minimum of 6 months. But we have additional patches that we like to start people on initially to help with their health concerns. So on the next slide, we'll share a couple of our ways that we like to build that wholesale pack using the core pack as an example. So let's say you want to purchase the core pack. And what we were talking about, getting a great night's sleep. Maybe you have some skin health concerns or cartilage concerns. Maybe uh, you don't lead a stress-free life. Who does, right? But this would be a great way to build that wholesale pack, starting with one X39 that gets you your month supply of the X39 patches, and then two Eon. So that the Eon patches help dial down your body's response to inflammation, to stress. It's a wonderful natural way to dial down inflammation so that you can send more of those repair cells to actually fix the problem of why you're feeling uncomfortable in the first place. And Alavita, how many people know that a great night's sleep helps the world go round? Uh, and you do, when you get a great night's sleep, you wake up like a new person the next day. The fact is, we do literally detoxify as we sleep, and it helps our brains, it helps our memory. So the Alavita does a couple of things, and it helps your body create that melatonin, but it also creates restorative, reparative sleep. It helps for your cartilage, your collagen production, and your skin. It's an amazing patch. So if you're just doing general health and wellness, or you want to sleep a little bit better, that would be a great way to fill out your core pack. So on the next slide would be in replacing the Alavita with Ice Wave. If you're suffering from pain and you're using over-the-counter medications for pain, The X39 may help you with that. The Eon will probably help you with that also. The combination is amazing, but additional pain relief can happen when you place on the two patches of Ice Wave. There's a tan patch and a white patch. And when you find the right placement of those patches, it works like acupuncture, releasing energy, except there's no needles in these patches. There's just that beautiful crystalline structure inside the patch that helps release the pain energy um, that's going to your brain. So when we find the right placement of the two Ice Wave patches, I love it. I absolutely love the look on people's faces when we find the right placement because it works like magic. So that's a way you could build out your core pack, get a couple months supply of those support packs. So then all you need the next time is the next month would be your X39. So another thing that helps the patches work better when we're bumping up our cellular activity and we're asking our body is craving and needing more great nutrition and more water. So that's why we were sending people to Amazon and other places for electrolytes and great vitamin support and different things. This isn't necessarily a multivitamin, but Celergize is a provides your body with the building blocks of great cellular activity. So Celergize has amino acids, it has electrolytes, a little bit of vitamin C, and it has sea buckthorn fruit extract, which is a known ingredient to help boost stem cell activity. So this is a great addition to your routine because not only do you stir it in water, so you're getting more water for your system because all of your cellular activity needs water. But then you're also giving your body the building blocks for healthy cells. The amino acids are building blocks for great cellular activity. So we love using Celergize with the daytime patches. We also have an evening Celergize um, product that just came out, and this is amazing to give your body what it needs to dial down and get that great restorative, restful sleep. Most of us in the United States, at least, are lacking in magnesium, and that comes in different forms. There is a form of magnesium in the daytime formula, and there's a different magnesium in Celergize evening. But all of those ingredients, the taurine and all those ingredients are meant to dial down your body, give it what it needs for that restoration in sleep. It's amazing. I get such great sleep now. I thought I got great sleep when I first started with the X39. Um, and then when I started using the Alavita at night, it bumped up my sleep another level. And now using Celergize evening, another new layer of amazing sleep. It's wonderful to wake up and feel like a kid again. So that's pretty cool. Coming soon. If you live in the Puget Sound area and you're local to Sumner, Buckley area, we can get you um, some water. Tracey has a machine, but this is coming out for sale for all of us in January. And so, or we're hoping for January. This is a wonderful thing to keep listening to because as we talk about light and the need for light, this is helping our bodies do what it's supposed to do from the inside out. So you're literally drinking water that's double filtered with all the forever chemicals out of it and all of the plastics and different things filtered out of it. And then it's infused with 6 frequencies of light. And as we're just learning, light triggers your cells to do what they are supposed to do in the first place. So, pretty amazing delivery system of hydration and light. So on Mondays and Tuesdays, we are here at 6 p.m. for this. And so please come back, keep coming back. We thank you for coming. If you haven't already, put your name in the chat and who invited you. If you're new to patching, we would like to enter your name in a drawing for a 5 days supply of X39. But don't let that stop you from trying these patches out. So we want to make sure that you give it a good solid try. That's why we say, there's a 30-day money back guarantee, and work with the person who invited you to this. And we'd love to keep having you come back and learn and listen and figure out, is this going to work for me? So we also here on Wednesdays, not on this Zoom link, where that is Marcy's Zoom link, or you can go to evolvezoom.com. And that is another way to learn more and hear other testimonies of different people who are using the patches. So it's a pretty amazing way. So keep coming back. So if you are uh, if this is your first time and you're learning, I want you to tell the person who invited you to this call if you are ready to make a purchase or if you have questions. So those two things, I would love for you to make sure that you contact the person who invited you and um, and let them know if you are what your questions are, and they will help you along the way to figure out the best path forward. If you're hearing this and understanding that this is an awesome way to help people, help more people by helping them with their health and wellness. If you're liking what you're hearing about this, you don't have to be a health expert to help people in this way. Um, so consider sharing this with other people, and you can be rewarded for that. This is a pretty amazing company. It's been around for 20 years, and I can't say enough good things about this wonderful company. The products are unique. The inventor is just a wonderful, loving, kind, moral person who wants to help humanity. So, pretty amazing story. So consider sharing this with your friends and family. This is an amazing, amazing company to be a part of. So also let the person know who invited you to this call about if you want to share this. And if you have a handful of people, why not? It could help you get your patches paid for or more. So every day is a chance to change yourself. So that I would don't take the you've got to take the opportunity to change yourself. This is an opportunity we're presenting to you. So who are our guests? Who typed their name in the chat? Do we have any names, Heather? Oh, you're muted.
Oops. Okay, so yes, I think we have two. We've got Kelly, who was invited by Robin, as well as Rose, who was invited by Karen. And
Okay. Kelly, Rose,
Did I miss anybody? Raise your hand if I did.
Karen, and what was the fourth name?
Oh no, it's Kelly. Kelly, it's just Kelly and Rose.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm
I
going to
I think my friend
um
Marty said she was on here.
Who, Teresa? Oh, I'm not sure what that was.
Oh, my friend Marty is on here. She texted me and said she was on here. I'm not sure.
Oh, got it. Okay, so yes, we have Marty.
Okay, thank
okay.
you.
So I have the names written on my paper, and I'm just going to go up and down on the paper, and you tell me when to stop, and I'll tell you what name.
Cami, you got
Ready,
Marty?
Heather? Yep,
Cami, you got Marty? Okay.
yep. Marty, Kelly, and Rose. Ready? Tell me when to stop.
Now,
Ooh, Marty. Awesome.
awesome.
And Marty was invited by,
What? Yeah, yeah, I'm listening to a program.
Oh,
Um,
my Teresa.
Teresa.
Yes.
Marty was invited by Teresa.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, it's all right. No
Okay.
big deal. That's okay.
Real hot, but they're hot.
Yeah, yeah, it's all right. Thanks for warning me. That's all I need to know. Honest.
Okay, congrats, Marty. Marty, there we go. Okay, very cool. Well, thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, wait, let me pause the recording. Okay. Okay.